Hi guys, this is not a podcast episode. This is a video to chat to you guys about my Etsy shop and what I'm going to be selling in it. Now, if you've watched my previous actual podcast episode, episode 43, you'll know why the shop hasn't been opened yet. But I am hoping to open it by the end of this month. Actually, I'm really hoping to have it open by next week. Now, I've already settled on a name. It's going to be called DaintybyCrochetcakes, and in it I will be selling project bags, some notions pouches, and some lavender sachets. But that is only what I'll be selling at the moment, what I have ready to sell. I do hope to be able to source some cupcake and tea related stitch markers that I will be making myself, and I do hope to also be selling some jewelry that my mom will be making. So I wanted to open my shop around a theme, and my theme, as suggested by the name, is sweets. So I'm going to be mainly focusing on prints and items related to cupcakes, but also jewelry that may or may not be cupcake themed. And some pins that I've designed, working on one design that I want to get done. So let's show you what I've got sewn up at the moment. Now, if you recall, I was opening my shop hoping to sell these lovely Teacup notions pouches. These all have vintage ribbon. This one's not so vintage. It's about 17 years old, maybe. But this blue one is vintage. It was gifted to me by my grandmother, and so were these. They're fully lined. They've got batting as interfacing, and they've got a reinforced handle as well. This one doesn't feel so reinforced because I used a thinner interfacing than I used on this one. But they're little lovely teacups. And you can use them as notions pouches, or you can use them as whatever you want, really. I use mine as my wallet, actually my purse. I just put in my credit cards, my cash, my lip gloss, and I walk out the door with this just hanging off my wrist. I'm also working on a cupcake design that is essentially finished, but I do have to work on changing the batting for it because my machine does not go through thick layers of fabric. And it is not such a problem with these teacups, but it is a problem with these cupcakes. These cupcakes are quilted simply, there's nothing excessive here, and some frosting, ribbon for frosting. They're fully lined. You can fit a pen in there, in the tallest part of the cupcake, or you can fit a pen diagonally. I'm one of those people that put everything in my notions pouches. I put scissors, I put lipstick sometimes, I put everything. These are not finished just because, like I said, my sewing machine is not going through thick layers of fabric, but I hope to be able to finish them. It started doing okay here as a top stitching, but then it just gave out. So this is another example of my cupcakes. They're all fully lined, quilter's batting. They're all quilted, so it's the same basic design. What's going to be changing is fabric. For bags, I've got 4 sock bags, and at the moment 4 medium-sized bags. So my sock bags are about 10 by 10. The first one up is this one. This is made with a heavy-duty duck canvas, and I've embroidered the word happiness and woven flower as the cherry on top, and I've hand-drawn, hand-painted on the fabric the cupcake. It's got a zip, and it's lined with cupcakes. This one is just one of my favorites because who looks at cupcakes and doesn't get happy? Yeah. My label. this other one is, I think it's my favorite. It's the first one I made. So it's also painted on by me, painted and drawn by me. And it's got woven wheels as decorations, and it's just beautiful vintage looking fabric on the inside, but this one's a drawstring, unlike the other one, which is a zipper bag. These are not lined, since I use such a heavy duty canvas on the outside. They do stand on their own. It's also got my label. This one is also one of my favorites. I've embroidered stitches. I kind of regret not adding a woven wheel, but next time. And I've hand drawn my cupcake as well, woven wheel at the top. This zip, I love. Just, I love it. And it's lined with super cute fabric. It's just super fun. And like I said, they're all 10 by 10 with 4-inch boxing. So that's another one. My other sock bag has nothing to do with cupcakes, but I just couldn't resist the print. And it was the fabric I bought to test out my patterns, essentially, my bag pattern design. So it's also boxed, and it's missing the drawstring. I haven't added it. But this one, unlike any of my other bags, has a pocket on the inside. This is also 10 by 10. These are my medium size bags, so they're 12 by 12 essentially. And these are the only ones that have almost nothing to do with cupcakes, because these are tea towels, Cath Kidston tea towels. That's my label. And look at that beautiful bumblebee. They smell like lavender because they've been sitting inside a box with my lavender. And just a vintage, very spring, I love this bag as well. It's very simple, very clean. And I've got little wooden, okay. So this one's 12 by 12. Oh, I also got a dragonfly. This is another Cath Kidston upcycled tea towel, but I made this one differently. I made the casings on the outside, and I made them a bit too thin, so I do need to go and buy out special ribbon for them. But it's the inside. This is the fun outside. Also Cath Kidston upcycled. And this is the last one for now of my Cath Kidston upcycled bags. And it's got the fun queen print on it. And this one has macaroons on it. Oh, I just love it. It's so fun, isn't it? It's such a fun bag. And inside it's got mustard and my wooden beads to help it close, and cotton twill. That's the drawstring. The drawstring is cotton twill. So yeah, these are all the bags I have made up till now that are ready and set to go in my Etsy shop. I do need to work on finishing, like I said, the cupcakes, but I am hoping to open up my shop next week, if that's not being too ambitious. And yeah, I hope that you saw something that you like. If you do buy then please let me know. Some things will be limited edition, like the Cath Kidston tea towel bags will be limited edition, just because I didn't buy thousands of Cath Kidston tea towels, but these will be coming back. Not the exact same designs, but I am in love with them, and I did buy more duck canvas to make bags out of, because I'm actually all out of duck canvas. But I bought a lighter duck canvas, and I sourced some gorgeous fabrics, all tea and cake related, of course. So yeah, I hope that you saw something that you like, and please check out my Etsy shop and let me know what you think. Bye!